Ladies and gentlemen, behind me I have 8 tremendous Panthers. Let's find out who they are.
I'm Gabby Stetter.
Mackenzie Weber.
Jenny Matthews.
Alex Cleland.
Ashley Alo.
JB Colod.
Joe Merchant.
Chris Murray.
James Perryman.
Okay, guys, tell us what your plans are next year and who you want to say hello to.
I'm going to UC Santa Barbara next year in California, and I'd like to say hi to my mom and Mr. Whiskers.
I'm going to UNC Greensboro, and I like to say hi to the Perrymans and my mom and dad and Whiskers.
I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister, and Whiskers, and I'm going to Messiah College.
I'm going to Cedarville University to study nursing, and I'd like to say hi to Chris and Catherine and Tori.
I'm going to the University of Vermont, and I'd like to say hello to my family and Whiskers.
I'm going to the University of Virginia, and hi, Mom.
I'm going to the Cincinnati Conservatory of Music. Hi, Mom and Dad, and Chris, and everybody at Friendship Village.
I'm going to BYU, Idaho, and I'd like to say hi to my family.
I'm going to UNC Wilmington, and I'd like to say hi to my family, the Webbers, and Karen.
Okay, folks, leave us with something you remember the most about Upper St. Clair, or something that, if there was a memory that stands out of an event or something that may have happened during your years as a Panther.
Definitely senior cruise.
Senior cruise.
Jack Zebo's class 3-4.
Mr. Mannion's class 3-4 freshman year.
Mr. Kaufman's class, senior year, mods 1-2.
I'll probably remember this prom more than anything else about Upper St. Clair.
Brow Bears Honors German 5 class.
Senior cruise.
Mr. Willet's AP Psych 910.
Mods 1-2 Calc.
Okay, Panthers, have a great evening. Thanks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have some tremendous people behind me. Let's find out who they are.
Michael Yeckley.
Aaron Signer.
Allison Sped.
Christopher Chong.
Guys, I know there's a lot of people out there you want to say hello to, and why don't you do that now and tell us what you're going to be doing next year. You can just take the mic and pass it along.
I want to say hi to my few friends in USC that I know. Even though I'm from Mount Lebanon, I know. And also my family, if you're probably not watching this, and the Signers.
My mom, my dad, my sister Mandy, and the Yeckleys.
My best friend Eva and Emily, because they're the only people that might be watching this. And next year I'll be a senior at Olsh.
Hey Mom, hey Dad, hey Erica, hey Gab, hey Grandma, if you're watching this. I'll be attending Pitt as a chemistry major on the track of pre-med.
I know a couple of you guys aren't from Upper St. Clair, but why don't you share with us what maybe your fondest memory of high school is, or anything that may have happened tonight?
My fondest memory actually was with USC. Whenever their JV team basically beat the living crap out of us, and yeah, it was embarrassing and mortifying, but it taught me a lesson that there's always someone better than you, and it really brought me down to earth in high school.
My best memory was the Disney trip, music department trip last year.
I'm just going to pass it because I don't have memories with USC.
I'd have to say my closest memory that I've had from this point in time is probably the red carpet walk. It's amazing to see all these people come and watch us just walk the red carpet.
Awesome. Okay, guys, have a great evening. Thanks. Right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I got behind me 8 wonderful people. Let's find out who they are.
Lauren Dempsey. Lily Olsikowski.
Maggie Slowey.
Maddie Simons.
Kevin Lynch.
Evan Butler.
Ryan Clark.
Michael Brown.
Okay, guys, tell us what your plans are next year and who you want to say hello to.
I'll be back at Upper St. Clair. Mom, Dad, Jason, Derek, the Domans, the Adaires, the Browns, Hannah, and Lindsay. I'll be back at Upper St. Clair, and I want to say hi to my mom, Dad, Carly, Louie, and my grandparents, and Clark family and Granado family.
I'll be returning to Upper St. Clair High School, and I want to say hi to the Butlers, my parents, my sister, and my brothers, Kirktrick, and the Twitter community.
I'll be back at Upper St. Clair, and I want to say hi to Mom, Dad, Johnny, Kate, Colby the Catholic, and my cat.
I'll be attending Kenyon College, and I would like to say hi to my mom, my dad, and my cat.
I'm going to The Ohio State University. I'd like to say hi to my family, Mom, Dad, Lauren, Anna, Bridget Slowey, and Colby the Catholic.
I'm going to Ohio University. I'd like to say hi to Sir James, Lodge, Alex, my mom and Grumps, the Olsikowskis, and the DeMarcus.
I will be going to Dayton next year, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my 2 brothers, my 2 dogs, the Dempseys, and the Romicks.
I know you have a lot of memories so far of being a St. Clair Panther. Tell us what your fondest memory is now, especially for you guys that are coming back next year up to this point. What's been something great that's happened, or a class you've liked? Anything you'd like to share with us?
The 2011 lacrosse season. My favorite memory was the Disney trip.
Being a member of the Lady Panthers volleyball squad.
The Dominican Republic trip.
Right here, right now. That's.
My favorite memory is going to the asylum with my friends.
My favorite memory is going to all the sporting events, basketball, football, everything.
My favorite memory would be watching Coach Holzer lead the Panthers to victory at Mount Lebanon, and then rushing the court afterwards, and baseball season.
That's a great memory. Hey, thanks, guys. Have a great evening. Incredible people here, as you can see. Let's find out who they are.
Taylor Gensler. Jenna Lynch. Shannon Shoup. Aaron McTiernan.
Joe Montgomery.
Jimmy Belak.
Matthew John Garbin.
Garrett Delray.
Okay, folks, tell us where you're heading next year, what your plans are, and who you'd like to say hello to.
Okay, I'm going to play basketball at Dickinson College, and I'd like to say hello to my family and the Del Rey family.
I'm going to the University of Pittsburgh, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister Bess, my brother Bryant, and the Garbins.
I'm also headed to the University of Pittsburgh, and I would like to say hi to my mom, dad, my brother Timmy, and the Belaks.
I'm going to Penn State's Honors College, and I wanted to say hi to my mom, dad, my brother Mark, Raul, and the Montgomerys.
I'm heading to the University of Dayton, and I wanted to say hi to my family and the McTiernans.
I'm heading to Penn State Barron to play soccer, and I would like to say hi to my family, the Shoup family, and Luke Stork.
I'll be attending the University of Dayton, and I would like to say hi to my family, the Lynch family, and Tyler Brennan.
I'll be attending Bethany College to play basketball. I'd like to say hi to my family and Mr. and Mrs. Gensler, Luke Tanner, Alvin, and Bruin.
Okay. I know you've all had a lot of memories of being a St. Clair Panther. What's something you'd like to share with us that you'll always remember?
My fondest memory is senior cruise.
My favorite memory was this season of track and field.
My favorite memory was going to the Dominican Republic this past November.
My favorite memory was also going to the Dominican Republic with Kids Helping Kids.
My favorite memory was lifting sessions with Matt Hogia and our rafting trip down Chartiers Creek.
My favorite memory would probably be the soccer season and Mr. Holzer's 1-2 history class.
Favorite memory is hanging out with Tyler Brennan, Katie Miller, and Nate Bletcher in AP Bio class, and also storming Mount Lebanon's court.
Definitely 7-8 American history with Mr. Dan Holzer and Megan Farrell, and also beating Mount Lebanon.
Yeah, I concur to that. Okay, guys, have a great evening. Super job. Good luck. Thanks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mike Funfor. I'm here interviewing a couple of Upper St. Clair's finest. We're going to hear their names and grade levels right now. Let's hear from the lovely lady in the front first.
I'm Rachel Amoroso, and I'm in 12th grade.
I'm Rachel Stoyanoff, and I'm also in 12th grade.
I'm Taylor Akins-Rollins, and I'm also in 12th grade.
I'm Cassie Fowler, and I'm in 11th grade.
I'm Michael Marks, and I'm a senior.
I'm Constantine Reichber. I'm in 10th grade.
I'm Chris Hill, and I'm in 12th grade.
I'm Tanner Murray, and I'm in 10th grade.
All right, the first question I have for you this evening, any fun stories from the limo ride over or how you got over here or anything at dinner? If not, then give me a favorite memory of this year, please.
The limo ride and dinner were definitely amazing, but my favorite memory this year was probably 7-8 IB art class with Mama Watts.
My favorite memory from this year is definitely all of us going over to Taylor's house and our closed caption movie marathons.
Probably the best moment tonight was definitely the limo ride over because we pre-gamed the entire way here.
I think my favorite memory of the night was sitting in the back of the limo and trying to stop the shot glasses from breaking from the bass playing so loud.
My favorite memory of this year is the musical.
Yeah, my favorite memories of this year, I guess, is just hanging out with my best friends, my house, wherever, you know.
Tonight has definitely been a highlight of this year, but I think my favorite memories probably are an 11-12 lunch with all of these guys.
Yeah, my favorite memory this year is probably 13-14 chemistry with Ms. Kessler.
All right, folks, last question that we have. Please tell me what your plans are for next year, and also if you want to give some shout-outs to anyone at home, that would be terrific, okay?
Okay, next year I'll be attending College of Worcester in Ohio, and I just like to give a shout out to my mom, my dad, and my grandma, and Mr. and Mrs. Murray, and my 2 dogs, my cat, and my frog.
Next year I'm going to Duquesne University for nursing, and I would like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my brother Alex, Gray Mill Drive, and all my pets.
Next year I'll be going to Teal College, and I'll be majoring in English literature and history. I want to give a shout out to my grandmother, my grandfather, my aunt, my uncle, my little cousin, and that's it.
Next year, I'm going to be a senior in high school, making life really hard for my stepsister who's going to be a freshman.
Next year I'll be going to Edinburgh University, and I don't think there's anyone I want to give a shout out to. So
Next year I'll be a junior in high school, so finish that. Shout out to my brother and my dad. Love you guys.
Next year I'll be attending Boston University, and I'd like to give a shout out to my mom and my sister Brianna.
Next year, I'm going to be attending 11th grade or dropping out. So,
Don't worry, Mr. and Mrs. Murray. He will not be dropping out. Thank you very much, folks. Have a good night. All right, Upper St. Clair, we have another group in here. Let's hear their names as well as their grade levels.
Bree Riley, 10th grade.
Alicia English, junior. Bridget Murphy, sophomore.
Brittany Dazinski, 10th grade.
James Frowen, senior.
Kevin McGuire, senior.
Tyler Brennan, senior.
Urban Saul, 12th grade.
All right, how about a favorite memory from this evening, maybe a dinner or the limo ride, and you can also include a favorite memory from this year overall.
Dinner.
The party bus was pretty fun.
Dance team.
I like taking pictures on Mount Washington, and 11-12 lunch is my favorite memory this year.
I liked when the boys swim team won Whippeals.
Rafting down the Chartiers River with my friends.
Oh, yes. Same as Kevin McGuire. That was a lot of fun.
I went on the pre-trip for rafting, but I didn't get to go, so I'm going to say senior banquet.
All right, that's pretty funny, I guess. But incidentally, how about now we have future plans, what's going on next year, and also shout outs to anyone at home.
I'm going to high school.
I'm coming back to Upper St. Clair as a senior.
I'll be coming back to Upper St. Clair as a junior.
Same with me.
I'm going to University of Rochester.
Penn State University.
Slippery Rock.
Dayton University.
Okay, now it's time for shout outs. Let's hear it for at home. That was a somewhat shout. Thank you, Kevin. Can I get one more shout from the group? Yeah! Okay, there we go. Let's hear it from each one individually. Shout out to somebody at home. Anyway, mom, dad.
To my mom and dad.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Alden, Alana, and the Brennans.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Carson, Jimmy, the McGuires, Jordan, Emily, Erica.
Mom, Dad, Ryan, Kyle, the Frowen family, Jordan, Emily, and Erica.
I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, Peter, David, Burton, the Dudzinskis, and the whole Novak family.
I would like to say hello to my family, the Murphys, and Chris Burke and Shane Brennan.
Like to say hi to the Englishes, Shane, Chris Burke, and my parents.
Hi, Mom and Dad, my brother, the Rileys, Mr. Kaufman, Mr. Sabram.
All right, that's this for this group. Thank you very much, folks. Enjoy your evening. With another group, let's hear from the first lovely lady in the front. Name and grade level, please.
I'm Sterling Kahn, and I'm a senior.
Katie Fine, and I'm a senior.
Melissa Saunders, I'm a senior.
Shannon McCullough, I'm a junior.
Adam Witzberger, and I'm a senior.
Mike Siegfried, senior.
Tony DeMarco, I'm a senior.
Andrew Hirsch, I'm a senior.
All right, now let's hear favorite memory of this year. What stood out the most to you?
For me, it would have to be senior banquet.
Summer soccer camp.
Soccer season and soccer camp.
Volleyball season.
Going rafting down Chartiers Creek.
Senior cruise.
Friday night football games.
Senior banquet.
All sound pretty fun. For next year, what are your plans? If you're going to be in the high school, then talk about your grade level and what you're going to do there.
I will be attending Schreier Honor College at Penn State University.
I'll be attending Penn State.
Going to Slippery Rock University.
I'm going back to St. Clair as a senior.
I'm going to Penn State.
I'm going to Dayton University.
I'll be going to Penn State.
I will also be going to Penn State.
Are we excited to hear that Penn State and Pitt are going to play again? 2016? Wait, we are? That works. Okay, that brings us to the shout out, folks. Give a shout out to anyone at home that you would like now.
I'd like to say hi to my parents and my brothers Parker and Chance, my grandparents, and the Hirsches.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Jen, the DeMarcos, Saunders, and Repasheks.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Dana, Jordan, Leah, the Siegfrieds, Repasheks, Fines, Paganos, and McCanns.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Chuck, the Witzbergers, Libby, and Tara.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Sammy, the McCulloughs, the Tricanos, the Weissmans, and Shannon's neighbors, Abby and Amy.
I want to say hi to my family, the Saunders, and anyone else watching this.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Missy, Joey, and the Fines.
I'd like to say hi to my mom and dad, my two brothers, David and Will, and my cat, Maverick.
All right, that's it. Have a good evening. All right, folks, what we have this evening, another group in here. Let's get to know them a little bit better. We'll go with name and grade level, please.
I'm Taryn Miller, and I'm a senior in high school.
Emma Murphy, and I'm a sophomore.
Megan Kelly, and I'm also a sophomore.
Mackenzie Smith, and I'm also a sophomore.
I'm Michael Makowick, and I'm a senior.
My name is Zhang Yang, and I'm a senior.
George Azarian, and I'm a senior.
Lucas Worth, senior.
Okay, let's hear our favorite memory from this year, something that really stood out to you.
Graduating high school with my 5 best friends.
Mine was the junior mentor trip.
I don't really know.
Prom is pretty cool.
Is it just this year? Oh, tonight is fun. Hanging out with my friends in senior track.
Wait, something that is fun? Favorite memory? I got in-school suspension in the last day, second to the last day of school. I love life. I love life.
Winning the state championship was cool, but I got this watch for free today, so that's probably better.
Probably lacrosse season.
Okay, I need to hear, how do we get the watch for free?
I bought a bottle of cologne, and it came with it. But the bottle was $70, so I think that the watch was included.
Yeah, I don't think the watch was free then. I was hoping one of the claw machines, that would have been, no. Shucks. All right. Next thing we need is what are our plans for next year? If you're going to be at St. Clair, talk about what you're looking forward to.
I'm going to Clemson University.
I'm just going to be a junior, which is my hardest year, but it's okay.
I'll probably just stay in high school and try not to drop out.
I don't know if I can beat that. I'm going to be a junior at Upper St. Clair High School.
I'm going to Pitt Johnstown, and I'm going to be a rugby star.
I'm going to be a man nurse.
Did you say a Merce? Oh, that's cool.
I'm going to Boston University.
Pitt Johnstown with that guy.
Indeed, that guy. Final thing that we have, folks, a shout out to anyone at home that you'd like to give.
I'd like to say hi to the Worth family and my parents in North Carolina.
I'd say hi to my parents and Bart Murphy.
I'd like to say hi to my mommy and my daddy and my doggies.
I would like to say hi to Chloe and Mom and Dad and Mr. Whiskers.
Mom, Dad, Stephen, Lenny, the Smiths, the Yanks, what? The Kellys, the Murphys, the Azrians, the Millers, the Worths. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Worth. Matthew, Natalie, Kara, Lenny, did I already say him? Grandma, Grandpa, and Carol, because you texted me earlier today. No. Uncle Frank, and Mr. Funfar.
My mom, my dad, Godzilla, and everybody here.
Oh. thought it was an Asian thing. My mentor and basically the person who helped me be the man I am today, Mr. Michael Funfar. I've never actually had him as a teacher, but he's just a great role model, and his hair is awesome. My cat Milkshake, my mom Anouk, and my dad Art, my grandma Henriette, and the camera guy's pretty cool. He has a watch on too, and yeah.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Mike and Dan. The dog, Jasper. My grandparents, Mr. Funfar, obviously. The Millers. And Anouk, George's mom. And the Makowicks. And everyone's family here. Everyone, yeah. And that's about it.
I'm incredibly flattered and somewhat embarrassed. Thank you, guys. It's been a pleasure. Have fun at prom this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear first from the lovely lady in aqua in front.
Hi, I'm Maria, and I'm 12th grade.
Senior. I'm Marie Lehman, and I'm a senior.
Tatiana Bravo, I'm a senior.
I'm Erin Kyle, and I'm a junior.
I'm Nick Peterson, I'm a senior.
Mike Burke, senior.
Jay Horton, I represent the class of 2K11.
And I'm Kyle Dazinski, and I'm a senior.
What's going to be your favorite memory from this year? What really stood out to you?
Favorite memory would be senior cruise.
Probably football games and lacrosse games and Deep Creek and the slip and slide party.
Football games in Deep Creek.
Cheering at the football games.
Probably the entire football season.
The asylum with Emily Chakurta and Dominican Republic trip.
Finding true love.
I'd have to say winning Whippeals with the men's swim team and Deep Creek 2011.
Okay, what are your plans for next year? If you're not graduating, talk about what's going to go on at St. Clair for you next year.
I'm going to Denison University.
I'm going to Duquesne University.
I'm going to NYU.
I'll be coming back to USC for my senior year.
I'll be going to Ohio State University.
Penn State University Park.
Maryland University Park.
University of Virginia.
All right. I'm surprised Ohio State and Penn State standing next to each other, and a fight has yet to break out. That's good. Please don't. Incidentally, final thing, shout out to anyone at home that you'd like to have.
My family, mom, dad, Claire, Joy, Willem, Ginger, the Halls, the Dazinskis, and my friends.
My mom, my dad, my brother, my grandma, and the Hortons.
My mom, my dad, my cousin, Irene, the Burks, and all friends and families at home.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Tom, Dan, the Petersons, the Joneses, and the Sellups.
Mom, Dad, Chris, and the Kyle family.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Jen, Megan, Chris, the Bravos, the Arhanas, Pepsi, Judy Shoup, the Chakurtas, especially Crit, and the Miners and the DeShields.
First and foremost, Jesus, the Lamans, the Hortons, and Greg Chaffee, wherever you are out there. You're my boy. And yeah, here's Kyle.
I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, Ryan, Brittany, my grandparents, the Alos, and then the Hortons, the Newmans, the Chaffies, especially my boy Greg, and the Colditzes.
I like the love for the Chaffies. All right, folks, have a great night at prom. Thank you.
Behind me, I have two wonderful people. Let's find out who they are.
Ashley Golding.
David Smith.
Tell us what your plans are next year. Who you want to say
Well, next year I'm going to be a senior, and I'm going to go into teaching when I graduate.
I'm a senior, and I'm going to CCAC for nursing assistant.
Anybody want to say hello to?
Hi, Mom, Dad, grandparents, Dana, and all my cousins and aunts and uncles.
Okay. Since you're graduating, what'll be your fondest memory of St. Clair?
I would have to say being manager of the softball team because it was a lot of fun, and especially the trip to Kentucky.
Anything you want to share with us to this point, even though you're not a graduate?
Well, I definitely enjoyed just messing around at lunch and eating. I like eating food.
All right, guys. Hey, have a great evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I have behind me 7 tremendous Panthers and a can of Mac, Little Mac here visiting with us today, so let's find out who they are.
Val Repishak.
Leah Linarelli. Kara Miaka.
Emma Chase.
Josh Trop.
Andy Terrell.
Mike Donovan.
Steve Lamberio.
Okay, folks, share with us what your plans are for next year and who you want to say hello to.
I will be returning to Upper St. Clair as a senior, and I'd like to say hi to Mom, Dad, Holly, Joe, the Gillen family, especially Paige.
I'm going to Harvard, and I'd like to say hi to everybody out there.
I'd like to say hi to Mom, Dad, Evan, Eric, the Terrells, and my Aunt Susie, and I will be going to the University of Pittsburgh next year.
Next year, I'll be a senior at Cannon McMillan, and I'd like to say hi to my family and Josh's family.
I'll be going to Washington and Jefferson College next year, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, Emma's family, and all my wrestling coaches.
Yeah, I'll be attending Temple University next year, and I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister Katie, and Mr. and Mrs. Mianca, Eric and Evan, and Sydney. Oh, and Aunt Susie, even though she's not my aunt.
I'm going to Duquesne, and I want to say hi to my mom and dad and sister.
I'm going to Catholic University next year. I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my brother Chris, the Repishaks, the Browns, my Uncle Jeff, and the rest of my family.
I'd like to say hi to Lamberrios also.
Okay, fondest memory of St. Clair or anything that's happened to you to this point in your careers, and what you might miss the most?
Probably like the soccer seasons, and tonight's been pretty fun so far.
I don't go here, but so prom will be my fondest memory.
I would say senior cruise, all of the dances, and I'm sure prom will be one of them as well.
I had a really good time at homecoming this year at Upper St. Clair.
I'm going to miss all the different sports seasons I had. There were 12 of them. They were a lot of fun. I'm going to miss all the different dances and all the stuff we did senior year.
Honestly, my fondest memory was getting into college. And Dad, you know why.
My fondest memory is probably just hanging out with all my friends.
I'd have to say the whole basketball season, but 3 games that stick out to me would be at Mount Lebanon, at Char Valley, and at Moon, and tonight as well.
All right, guys, great job and have a super evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I have behind me a first-team all-conference squad. We need to meet them.
Jillian Rosen.
Pooja Monpera.
Julie Roner.
Francesca Lanza.
Matt Frodden.
Harris Beck.
Eric Weissman.
Stephen Krolzik.
Okay, folks, share with us what your plans are next year and who you want to say hello to.
I'm going to the University of Texas at Austin, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister, the Krolziks, Sasha, and Colby.
I'm going to Drexel University. I'd like to say hi to my family, his family, the USC Twitter family, and my baker's dozen.
I'm going to Penn State next year, and I would like to say hi to my mom, dad, grandma, Clay, the Beck family, and Bess and Brian Lynch.
I'm going to Virginia Tech, and I would like to say hi to my parents, my sister Irena, my brother David, and the Frodden family, and the baker's dozen.
I'm going to play baseball next year at Gardner-Webb University. And I'd like to say hi to my mom, dad, my brother, my grandparents, and the Lanzas.
I'm going to Penn State University, and I'd like to say hi to my parents, Christian, Lucy, the Roners, and Nelson Mandela. I will also be going to Penn State University and like to say hi to my mom, my dad, Katie, Rudy, the Monparas, Judy Shoup, Timmy Shoup, Luke Stork, and most of all, Mike Wilcox. We miss you, man.
Quite a list. Going to Pennsylvania State University. I'd like to say hello to my mother, my father, Jeff, Eric, Mark, the Rosens, Matt Hogia, Kevin Kaufman, and Christopher Burke.
All right. What will you remember, miss, or think about most when you think about Upper St. Clair now that you are ready to head out to the next part of your life?
I definitely have to say Deep Creek, and the baker's dozen, probably the most.
I'm going to miss that one night at your house And the also the Twitter takeover of USC.
I enjoyed the 2 years I got to spend in the Dominican and senior banquet.
I enjoyed Deep Creek and my trip to Greece and Italy with the school.
I'm going to miss just the baseball seasons.
Football and basketball season and senior banquet and senior cruise.
Rafting down the Chartiers and storming the court at Mount Lebanon.
When Coach Holzer led the Panthers over the Blue Devils and we stormed their court, that was my fondest moment.
That's my fondest this year, too. No doubt about it. All right, guys. Have a good evening. Great job.
Thank you.
Good job, guys. Awesome. Gentlemen, as you can see behind me, I got a great bunch of young Panthers that are going to be heading out of here soon. Let's find out who they are.
I'm Maddie Fowler.
I'm Meredith Hall.
I'm Taylor Ackerman.
I'm Julianne Torullo.
I'm Parker Winston Phillips.
Jeff Barkus.
Bobby Reynolds. Jacob Millerino.
Okay. Folks, share with us what your plans are for next year and who you want to say hello to.
Next year I'll be going to Ohio State studying international studies, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, Hannah, Brendan, Murphy, my grandparents, and the Millerinos.
I'm going to Loyola next year, and I'd like to say hello to my family, the Krutz, the Reynolds, the Arhanas, and the Alos.
This summer, I'm planning on moving to California to continue acting, dancing, and singing. And I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, Peyton, Connor, Mr. and Mrs. Barkus, and his grandparents.
Next year, I'm going to Penn State, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, dad, Christine, and all my family watching at home.
Next year, I'm playing hockey at John Carroll, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my grandpa, and my two sisters.
Next year, I'm going to The Ohio State University to study engineering. I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, Matt M., the Ackermans, the Alos, Elba and Nino Arjona, and Debbie Reynolds.
Next year, I will be attending Texas A&M University. I'd like to give a shout out to my parents, my little sister, today's her birthday, my brother Matt, and my grandparents, the Halls, and the Arjanas.
I will be going to John Carroll University with my boy Parker Phillips. I'd like to give a shout out to my dad, my mom, my big bro, my little sisters, all my Lax bros, Maddie Fowler's family, and Mike Messina.
I know you've probably had a lot of memories the last few years, or some things that you may miss. Tell us what you would like to, what you will miss the most, or your most fondest memory.
I definitely loved everything we did this year for like senior year stuff like senior banquet. I'm going to miss track and field, and I definitely had a great time on my trip to Italy and France past summer.
My best memory was going on the Dominican Republic trip and getting to know this girl.
I really enjoyed being on the Upper St. Clair hip hop team, becoming Biffs with this one, and Maria Alo.
All right, I'm going to miss all the football games, hip-hop team also. Senior cruise was a lot of fun, and just hanging out with all my friends.
My two favorite memories would be going to Spain and winning the state championship hockey.
Yeah, my favorite memories are definitely the Spain trip and beating Peters Township this year in triple overtime to get into the playoffs. That was big for us.
My favorite memories have to be Dominican Republic, going to Greece and Italy last summer, going up to Deep Creek with P Park, and cruising around listening to music in the summer with Jake.
All right. My fondest memory would be playing lacrosse with all my bros for 4 years, Jeffy, and yeah, that's probably it.
Okay, great job, guys. Have a good evening. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, behind me I have just 8 unbelievable people. It really is like, this is why St. Clair's the best right here. Let's find out who they are.
Holly Repashak,
Ellie Lohman,
Tori Rader,
Jackie Pion,
Matt Doman.
Drew Newman, Connor Scott the first,
Sellardum Jr.
Okay, folks, tell us what your plans are for next year and who you want to say hello to.
I will be attending the University of Wisconsin, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, dad, Val, Joe, Sel's family, the Dazinskis, the Husses, the Holmes, and that will be it.
I'll be going to the University of Dayton, and I'd like to say hi to my family, my Mimi and Courtney.
I will be going to West Virginia University, and I'd like to say hi to my family, the Newmans, and all the senior cheerleaders.
I'll be a senior next year, and I'd like to say hi to my family, the Domans, Kyle, Marissa, and Emily Elliott.
I'll be going to Duquesne, and I want to say hi to my family, Jackie's family, the Pylons, all their parents, and just all my friends.
I'll be going to Denison University. I'd like to say hi to my family, the Raiders, Jim Render and Tim Robbins.
I'm going to Cal U University, and I'd like to say hi to my family and everyone else's family here in PAP.
I'll be headed to Penn State Barron and then eventually in the NHL with Barrett Cobb. And I'll like to give a shout out to Uncle Glenn, the Repashaks, Bert, Ned, and all my boys.
Okay, Panther fans, I know you've had a lot of great memories at St. Clair, some things you're going to miss as you move on to the next part of your life, except for our junior Panther here. Share with us what you'd like.
I really liked, the senior things, like senior banquet, senior cruise, and Dairies for Charities, good times with Dr. Galani and the club.
Football games in Cincinnati with the hip-hop team.
Football games at Maggie Simpson's house.
Soccer season.
Football season with all these guys, and probably senior trip coming up.
Yeah, definitely football season, and just hanging out with my my friends that are really clowns all the time. And senior trip will probably be pretty fun.
Probably Squall A running into the pole, football games, and that's about it.
I would say football games, base nectar, whiz, chilling with my friends, crushing boulders, Kristen Falling and on Mount Washington. That's about it.
Okay. All right, Panther fans, have a great evening.
All right, let's take a look at this next group. We got lots of color in the front here. Let's hear from the lovely lady on the end. Name and grade level.
My name is Danielle, and I'm in 11th grade.
Emily Chikurta, senior.
Brianna Cagney, senior. Molly Tavaletti, senior.
Gavin Christie, senior.
Mark Mackey, senior.
Mario Arjana, also a senior.
Zach Lamel, senior.
Favorite memory from this year? Lots of seniors, so we should have some good ones.
My favorite would probably be golf team.
The Asylum with Mike Burke, the Dominican trip, and track and field.
Football games and getting ready for football games. The slip and slide last year at Julie Roner's. The trip to the Dominican and senior cruise. The Greece and Italy trip, and football games and the musicals.
Beating Peter Sound trip in lacrosse in triple overtime.
The Dominican trip and ski trips.
The Dominican trip and the ski trips.
Ski trips, chilling with my lax bros, and the bus ride here.
You took a bus here. Who wants to talk about the bus a little bit?
Okay, well, we had we had the bus led by, we had our bus led by our fearless leader, Chuck Morris, our bus driver, and on the way in, we got the bus rocking a little bit, which was fun.
Let's just say the crowd took notice.
When in Rome.
All right, plans for next year. Plans for next year, please.
I will be back at Upper St. Clair.
I'm going to the University of Texas at Austin.
I'm going to the University of Dayton in Ohio. I'll be attending High Point University in North Carolina.
I'm going to Penn State main campus.
I'm going to the University of Pittsburgh.
I'm going to the University of Michigan.
I'm going to the University of Maryland, College Park.
Nice diverse group. All right, let's finally get shout outs to anyone at home.
I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, Rachel, and Olivia.
I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, Taylor, Chris, Crit, Bubs, the Arhanas, the Schrotts, the Shoops, the Burks, and Dominiclick, and the Mackeys.
I want to say hi to my mom, dad, Brainy, Zach, Gabby, Nick, Mimi, Papap, and the Mackeys. I want to say hi to my mom, dad, Chloe, and the Christies.
Give a shout out to my mom, dad, Kyle, Shannon, Meg, the Tavolettis, all the younger Lax Bros, and Dom.
I'd like to give a shout out to Mom, Dad, Grandma, Jeremy, Rachel, Andy, Honor, Steven, the Cagneys, and Christopher Burke.
I want to shout out to my mom, dad, Bela and Bela, Yaya, all my aunts and uncles in Spain and Puerto Rico, the Mackeys, the Chikurdas, Jeff Barks' cat Scooter.
I'd like to give a shout out to my mom, dad, Olivia, Jared, the Von Waldos, the Arjonas, the Phillipses, and the Millerinos.
Lots of love and those shout outs. You all have a great evening at prom. Thank you. Okay, our first small group of this evening. Let's take a look at our first lovely lady in white. Name and grade level, please.
Laurel Steinberger, I'm a senior.
Maggie Simpson, I'm a senior.
Nikki Barone, I'm a senior.
Steven Romick, I'm a senior.
Vince Trocek, I'm a senior.
Mitchell Fawcett, I'm a senior.
Man, a bunch of old folks. First group of all seniors. I'm just kidding. That's exciting. What is your favorite memory then from your senior year?
My favorite memory was probably senior cruise and hanging out with my varsity biddies.
My favorite memory would have to be anything that has to do with field hockey.
My favorite memory would have to be senior cruise.
I'm going to have to say football and basketball games and senior cruise.
Favorite memory of high school and senior year is missing the majority of it.
Mine would be the Penn Hills game in the first round of the playoffs or football in general.
Very nice. Don't mess with the lovely young lady in the middle. Field hockey, tough sport. What we have next coming up would be, where are you going next year? What are your plans?
I'll be attending Penn State University and studying human health and development.
I'm going to be going to Mercier's College studying journalism and political science.
I'm going to the University of Dayton and studying psychology.
I'm going to the University of Dayton and studying criminal justice.
I'm not attending a college and I'm playing hockey.
I'm going to Cal U and I am studying psychology and running track.
Can we elaborate on where we're playing hockey at? Do you know where that's going to happen?
No, as of right now, I'm not sure where I'll be playing next year.
Stay tuned, folks. I can't wait to see where he's going. I'm being honest. That'll be exciting. Finally, shout outs to anyone at home.
I like to say hi to my dad, Linda, Jenna, Jess, Joey, Harris, the Fawcett's, and all my friends' parents.
I'd like to say hi to my mom, Andrew, Oliver, my grandma, the Troceks, I guess.
I'd like to say hi to my mom, dad, Matt, Zach, Ginger, and the Romicks.
I like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister, the Barone family, and the Brown family.
I'd like to say hello to Oliver and Andrew, Mrs. Simpson, my nanny because she'd get mad if I didn't, and my sisters.
Not your parents? Well, hi to the Trocek parents since he didn't say that. Hello to my family, the Steinbergers, and all my friends and their parents, and Mr. Funfar.
Thanks for that shout out, Mitchell. All right. Enjoy your evening, folks. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. All right, folks. This evening we have some color. It looks like red, white, and blue in the room right now. Let's hear from our first lady in white. Name and grade level, please.
I'm Samantha Pickris, and I'm a senior.
Batul Karen, I'm a senior.
Michael Zaitz, senior.
Alyssa Bynan, junior.
Zoe Reeder, junior.
Jeff Genter, senior.
HB Mertz, senior.
Alexa Seaton, sophomore.
Why are we laughing so much, guys? That was fine. She's a sophomore. It's all good. The next question we have, folks, would be favorite memory from this year, please.
Just being with my friends.
FBLA with Miss Crum.
Luke Labota's law class and the trip to Virginia.
Definitely the Virginia trip.
Meeting a lot of new people.
The pickleball tournaments with Matt Moses and law class with Luke Labota.
Law class with Luke Labota, a.k.a. the Russian Bear, and FBLA with Miss Crum.
Over St. Clair girls lacrosse.
What are your plans for next year?
To attend Old Dominion University.
I'll be attending Washington University in St. Louis.
I'll be attending Cal State Fullerton in California.
I'll be at St. Clair for one more year. To be a senior next year.
The Westminster College.
Grove City College.
I'll be a junior next year.
The Westminster College I applied to, as well as the Grove City College, but I ended up going to St. V's. That's right, HB Mertz. I love it. Last thing we have, shout outs to anyone at home that you would like to have.
I want to give a shout out to my mom, my dad, my grandma, my brother Jake and Alex, the Jones family, the Levy family, and the USC girls lacrosse team.
My parents and any other family, and also USC tennis.
My mom, my dad, Matthew, my dog Max, my dog Looper, the Bynum family, the Genner family, and Colin Kunzelman.
My mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my friends, and the Zates family. My parents and my sister and all my friends.
My mom, my dad, brother Gavin, Zates family, Bynum family, Reeder family, Seaton family, my grandparents, cousins, my cousin Brian. That's it.
My parents, my grandparents, the Seaton family, Bro 2, and Poi Alpan.
My family, my friends, the lacrosse team, the Mertz family, and that's it.
All right, red, white, and blue, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening here at Upper St. Clair's Prom. Looks like we have a bit of Pittsburgh pride, some black and yellow up here on the Upper St. Clair Prom evening. Let's first hear from our lovely lady in black. Is that black? Yes, I'm partially colorblind. It's all good. Let's hear name and grade level.
Ellie DiNardo, and I'm a sophomore.
Sarah Teep, I'm a sophomore.
Allison Doman, I'm a sophomore.
Erin Adair, I'm a sophomore.
DJ Scorton, senior.
Matt Moses, senior.
Connor Bucher, senior.
Vinny Nacarelli, freshman.
Somehow I think that last one might have been a lie, but 4 sophomore girls. All right, very good. Let's hear a favorite memory from this year.
Football games.
Football games and lacrosse season.
Going to the football games.
Cincinnati with the hip hop team.
Playing at the football games.
This year, probably law class, pickleball with Jeff Genner. Yeah, that's it.
Law class is pretty fun.
I don't really have one single memory because they were all so wonderful, warm, and delicious here at Upper St. Clair High School, which I'm going to miss so much, even though I'm a freshman.
I'm glad you addressed that. I was curious about that. Plans for next year, and since we do have sophomores here, what are you looking forward to next year for your junior year?
Soccer season.
Lacrosse season.
Being an upperclassman.
Hip hop and cheerleading.
I'm attending West Virginia University.
Yep, I will be attending West Virginia University also.
WVU as well.
I will be taking my talents to IUP next year.
Very good. Final shout outs to anyone that you would like at home.
My family and the Nacarellis.
My family, my team, and the Bukers.
My mom, dad, brothers, grandparents, and the Moses.
My family and the Scartons.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Laura, my other grandparents, and the Adair family.
I would like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister, my grandparents, the rest of my family, and the Demons.
I'd like to say hi to my family and Sarah's family.
I'd like to say hi to all my family, my mom, dad, brother, sister, cat. My sister has 2 little turtles that she just got. They're pretty neat. She named them Cuff and Link, just like Rocky. I'd like to say hi to my pap and the DiNardos, who seem to put everything together for this wonderful evening. Thank you.
All right, that's our shout outs to the Turtles and everyone else. Have a great evening, guys, and enjoy prom.
Ladies and gentlemen, behind me I have 8 tremendous Panthers, very athletic. I just saw some things that were unbelievable. Let's find out who they are.
Kirsten Rockenstein, Delaney Kassler,
Haley Lohman.
Dakota Conwell.
Ryan Boyd.
Honest Hawk.
Daniel Pisano.
Okay, guys, tell us what your plans are for next year and who you want to say hello to.
I'll be attending Princeton, and I'd like to say hello to my family, the Pisanos, my sisters, and that's about it.
I'm going to the University of Kentucky next year. I want to say hello to my family, the Boyds, Diana, and my 2 nieces, Grace and Sophia.
I'll be going to Penn State University, and I'd like to say hi to my family, the Conwells, and Spike.
I'll be a senior next year for Upper St. Clair. You? I'd like to say hi to Conwells. My family, my mom, my brother, Haley's family, Boyd's family, Coach Render, Coach Holzer here. We're representing.
My future plans would be I'm going to do missionary work in South Africa. I would like to thank my family, the Kasslers, Will Sny, Coach Render, and that's about it.
I'd also like to say hi to Barb and my Uncle Brian.
Here you go.
Hi, I'm graduating this year, and I'm going to Cal Berkeley next year. Just want to shout out to all my friends and family out there for supporting me. Thank you so much.
Wait, what was the questions?
Just who you want to say hello to.
Okay. All right, I'm going to say hi to Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Exhibit, let's see, Death Row Records pretty much, Put It Up for you, West Side Completely. My future plans next year, I'm going to South America as a doctor. I'm going to be helping people get healthier, and then I'm going to Oxford for 8 years.
Okay, fondest memory of or something you'll miss about St. Clair?
Maggie Simpson's house in the summer and homecoming after party and adventures.
My favorite memory was Halloween all years, and I'm going to miss breakfast sandwiches.
My favorite memories are Maggie Simpson's house after dances and adventures with Kirsten and Delaney, and of course sitting the quarterback of the football team.
Beating Mount Lebanon at Mount Lebanon hoops last year, and plenty more memories to make next year.
I'll tell you what my least favorite memory was this year's Sadie's. I'm just going to throw that in there.
My favorite memory is just seeing all the great people at school that I get to see every single day. Makes me smile every single day. Thank you.
My favorite memory was going here for 5 months, homecoming, and skipping class.
Nice, very good. Okay, guys, have a great evening. Good job. All right, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I have 2 tremendous people behind me. Let's find out who they are.
I'm Samantha Bickers.
Brian Boyle.
Okay, guys, I know there's a lot of folks out there you'd like to say hello to. Why don't you tell us first what your plans are for next year and who you'd like to say hello to?
Okay. I plan to go to Old Dominion University, and I'd like to say hello to my mom, my dad, my grandma, my 2 brothers, Jacob and Alex, the Levy family, and the Jones family, and the Engel family.
I'm going to Penn State, Altoona, or maybe Clown School. I'm still not sure. I'd like to thank my mom. This is a wonderful tuxedo she rented. My brothers, because they're really cool, and Sam, because she's a great date.
Sure does. Just one last thing. What will you miss most about St. Clair?
My friends and our lunch booth.
Everything. I'm going to miss being young. Forever young.
Okay, guys, have a good evening. Gentlemen, I have 8 tremendous people behind me. Let's find out who they are.
I'm Emily Lehman.
I'm Katie Miller. I'm Kajal Patel.
Genevieve Wilson.
Charlie Hassenfeld.
Nikhil Venkatesh.
Pranav Krishnan.
Joe Luca.
Okay, tell us what you're up to next year and who you'd like to say hello to.
Next year I'll be attending Washington and Jefferson College, and I like to say hi to my mom and dad and my brother.
I'll be attending Drexel University, and I'd like to say hi to my parents and my grandparents.
I'll be attending Rosemont College, and I want to say hi to my mom, dad, and my brother, Shubham and Tejas.
I'll be attending West Virginia University, and I like to say hi to my mom, Caroline, Matthew, Dad, Aunt Gigi, Maddie, Lindsay, and that's it.
I will be returning to Penn State, and I'd like to say hi to my family if they're watching, and Mr. Stash and Mr. Durkin.
Mr. Durkin. I'm going to go back to Pitt and say hi to my family and friends.
I'm going to the University of Michigan next year. I'd like to say hi to my family and friends and Mr. Yonker.
I'm going to the University of South Carolina next year. I'd like to say hi to my family and Mr. Martacci.
Okay, Panther fans, tell us what you're going to miss most about St. Clair or what your fondest memory was.
I'll probably miss the most my English class with Miss Moeller.
I liked the IB picnic with Miss Moeller.
I think my favorite was senior cruise.
I'll probably miss the French class and the tissue girl.
I miss my 11th grade Honors American History class and my 4 years of shop class.
I miss playing pickleball.
Yeah, took mine. Yeah, I think I'm going to miss all the shenanigans we pulled in the back of our French class. And
I'm definitely going to miss having Mr. Martacci for 2 years in a row.
I would too. He's a good man. Okay, guys, great job. Have a good evening.
All right, we have another wonderful group of Upper St. Clair students here this evening. Let's get their name as well as grade level.
I'm Grace Rebright, and I'm senior.
I'm Stephanie Verheyen, I'm also a senior.
Namita Matharo, and I'm also a senior.
Victoria Laser, and I'm also a senior.
I'm Vijay Venkatesan, I'm a senior also.
I'm Brennan Gallagher, I'm also a senior.
I'm Ian Morse, I just finished freshman year at college.
I'm Evan Pye, and I'm a senior.
What was your favorite memory from this year?
My favorite memory would probably have to be cross country.
The golf team.
Eating crepes in French class.
AP Econ with Mr. Chitani.
I'm going to go with senior cruise.
Just being on the crew team in general.
And coming back and meeting these guys this summer.
The Dominican Republic trip with the Kids Helping Kids.
What are our future plans? And for my freshmen in college back there, you can mention anything that you're going to be doing major-wise maybe, or where you see yourself in a year or two.
I will be attending Elon University.
I will be attending Wake Forest University for pre-med with a major in studio art.
I'll be going to University of Pittsburgh for a major in neuroscience.
I'll be going to the Ohio State University.
I'm going to be taking my talents to Houston for Rice University. Going to be pre-med.
I'm going to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and double majoring in German and international business.
I'm going back to Cornell University and deciding on my major. I'll likely be studying business.
I'll be at the University of Southern California majoring in global health.
And finally, we have shout-outs to anyone at home.
My parents, my Uncle Jim, and my cousins.
My parents, my sister, my 2 cats, my grandma who's here right now from Germany, and all the girls on the golf team.
My parents, my sister, and my grandparents. I love you all.
My parents, my 2 brothers, my puppy, and my 2 grandmas who came to pictures.
Shout out to my brother, my parents, and my cousins.
I'm going to give a shout out to my parents, my brother Drew, the entire crew team, everybody, Dustin Trop especially, and yeah.
Let's go Big Red.
Hi, Mom and Dad, and my sister Elizabeth.
All right, bright futures ahead, including the Ohio State University. Have a wonderful time at prom. Thank you very much, folks. All right, we're here with our nice, dark, and beautiful front and back. Look at that. No bright colors, but they still look great. We have names as well as grade level coming up here.
Kate Groschner, grade 12.
Megan Povens, grade 12.
Hannah Friedlander, grade 12. Jennifer Lloyd, senior.
Yudi Chen, grade 12.
Matt Vernacchia, grade 12.
Ryan Miller, grade 11.
Paul Henning, senior.
What was our favorite memory from this year?
Probably going to California with the Conrad team. High fives. Yeah. So it was great.
Definitely 13-14 Fremont with friends. Fun time.
I'd have to second the 13-14 Fremont. I was with this one. It was a lot of fun.
Being a drum major of the marching band and a TOK class.
School got canceled because the roof lit on fire.
Definitely going to California with the Conrad team and being on crew was an awesome experience.
I'd say marching band with our wonderful drum major, Jen.
Heading to the National Scholastic Regatta with the Upper St. Clair crew team men's varsity 4.
Just for the record, the roof did not catch on fire again this year. That was reference to a past incident. That's all good. It's one of my favorite memories as well, I'm not going to lie. What are our plans for next year? If you're going to still be at USC, you can talk maybe about what you're excited about.
I'm going to Carnegie Mellon University, and I'm going to be majoring in material science and engineering and public policy.
I'm going to go to Michigan State University, and I am majoring in political science.
I'm going to Ithaca College, and I'm doing a double major in anthropology and biology so I can become a forensic anthropologist.
In the fall, I'll be attending Ohio Wesleyan University to study education and dance.
I will be attending Carnegie Mellon University and be studying mechanical engineering.
I'm going to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, also for engineering.
I don't get to go to college. Oh well. I mean, marching band again, more pit orchestra. It'll be fun.
Headed to The Ohio State University to study chemical engineering.
And finally, we have shout-outs to anyone at home.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Hey, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Benjamin, William, and Grandma.
Just like to say hi to my parents and my sisters, Colleen, Emily, and Melissa.
I'd like to give a shout out to my man, VJ Venkatesan, for being awesome.
Must go. So much must go. I'd just like to thank my parents for being so awesome and putting up with all my crazy science experiments.
Parents, thanks for bringing my ticket, which, yeah, that was bad tonight. Siblings, and Amy, who said she'd be watching this.
Just mom, dad, Leah, Noah.
A bright group with a brilliant future. Thank you very much. Have a good night. All right, we have our diamond-studded group here this evening. Let's hear names and grade level, please.
I'm Brittany Griffith, and I'm a senior.
Katie Shearer, senior.
Olivia Fink, sophomore.
Brooke Utterham, senior.
Sean Gannon, senior.
Sean Pulaski, senior.
Darren O'Leary, senior.
Patrick Davis, senior.
What was your favorite memory from this year?
I would have to say that all of my favorite memories are probably from being on the track team and the musical.
Definitely senior cruise and soccer season.
Basketball season, lacrosse season, and breakfast club with Brooke and Sean.
I'd have to say lacrosse season because I love all my little kids, and breakfast club with Olivia and Sean.
I'd have to say lacrosse season as well, and also breakfast club with these two.
I'm going to have to say me and this guy's grad party. It was a lot of fun.
The asylum for sure. You won't get it unless you know.
Definitely my grad party with that guy and winning the 2011 Whitfield Championship for swimming and diving.
Breakfast Club sounds kind of fun. I'm a little jealous of that. Hopefully that can continue next year. It's a good time. All right. What we have is what are you going to be doing next year? If you're at St. Clair, talk about what you'll be doing.
I'm going to Allegheny College, and I hope to major in psychology.
Robert Morris for elementary and special education.
I'll be a junior at Upper St. Clair.
I'll be attending The Ohio State University, study pharmacy.
I will be attending Clemson University to study mechanical engineering.
I'll be attending Penn State Barron to play soccer and study mechanical engineering.
I'm going to The Ohio State University to study criminal justice.
I'll be at the University of Rochester to swim and to also study neuroscience.
Looks like you guys will have to get together for Breakfast Club outside of school then. That's what'll have to happen. Final shout out to anyone at home, please.
I'd just like to say hello.
to my family, and then the Davis family, and my cousin Rachel for letting me wear her dress, and yeah, everyone that made me pretty.
To my whole family and the O'Learys.
I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, the Gooderhams, the Pulaskis, and Trainer John.
I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, Russell and Chris, my brother JP, the Gannons, the Finks, and Shkurtas.
I'd like to give a shout out to my parents, my little brother Steven, who's going to be shattering the record books next year, and my adopted little brother Spencer Davis.
I'd like to say hi to my family, the Finks, Davises, especially Spencer Davis.
I'll say hi to my parents, Linda, my sister, and the Shears.
Say hi to my family, my real brother, Spencer Davis, my beautiful girlfriend, Brittany, and her family, as well as all of my friends that are here with me tonight.
A beautiful group with a very bright future ahead. Congratulations and enjoy your senior prom. Thank you. All right, we're here with another group of lovely Upper St. Clarians. Let's hear name and grade level, please.
Megan Pekorski, I'm in 12th grade.
Janie Feldman, 12th grade.
Lauren Unger, 12th grade.
Christina Holikowski, 12th grade.
Laura Wallace, senior.
Matt Dorman, sophomore in college.
Santino Tomasetti, proud graduate of 2KX.
Tim Durr, 12th grade.
Alberto Escobar, 11th grade.
Jacob Samuelson, 12th grade.
Okay, we have some older gentlemen here. Very good. Favorite memory of this year?
Prom.
Senior cruise.
Fall play.
Musical.
Last show at musical.
Going to school with this guy.
Ditto.
Meeting this lovely lady.
Forensics.
Zombie hunting.
I don't think I'm going to ask to elaborate on zombie hunting, but that does sound really, really cool. I'm just saying. Next question would be, what are your future plans? If you could discuss major, college, or ideas.
Going to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University and studying aerospace engineering.
I'll be attending Dickinson College and double majoring in English and German.
I'll be attending the University of Pittsburgh Honors College, majoring in biology.
I will also be attending the University of Pittsburgh's Honors College to major in psychology with a minor in Spanish.
I'll be attending Robert Morris University, studying marketing.
I'll be continuing to study theater at Temple University.
I will be attending American Music and Dramatic Academy for music theater.
I will be attending IUP to study world domination.
I will go back to España for my senior year.
I will travel the world with my best friend and be awesome.
They offer world domination at IUP. I only thought that was it. It's a brand new. Maybe I'll go back to school. Just kidding. Finally, we have shout outs to anyone at home.
My parents and my brother.
My mom, dad, brother, 2 dogs, and Ola to Alberto's family.
Hi, Mom and Dad, and Aaron, and David and Oregon, and Cody.
Got a shout out to my mommy and to my sister Oriana.
I'd like to thank my family, my mom, my dad, and Matt's family, the Dormans.
Shout out to my cat Moses.
A shout out to Bobby, Ray, and Jay, my family, Mark Ripper, Caroline Campanella, and everyone I missed the past 4 proms.
Shout out to Maggie Durr.
Hola to my family and friends.
Greg Mizak, keep skating, bro.
I second that shout out to Maggie Durr, one of my all-time favorite students. Incidentally, it's been a lot of fun. Enjoy your senior prom here at the Hilton. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, behind me I have 8 wonderful young people. Let's find out who they are.
My name's Elena Zemenek.
Madeline Kushner. Lisa Moore.
Sarah Nadler.
Mike Boyas. Devin Reed Ellis.
Jacob Rive.
James Bruce Franz.
Okay. Tell us what you're doing next year and who you'd like to say hello to.
Next fall, I'll be attending Bennington College in Vermont to study both art history and history. I'd like to say hi to my mom, my sister Kira, Sarah Bob Kalmar, Surya, Molly Jones, my Mega Me, and Mary Jen Sanner.
Next year, I will be attending the University of Rochester to study English with pre-law intentions, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, and my brother, Sydney.
Next year, I'll be attending Wheaton College in Illinois, studying psychology, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my brother Robert, and my dog Rex.
Next year, I'll be attending Baldwin Wallace College in Ohio to study voice performance and communication disorders, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, dad, sister Becca, and brother Ben.
I'm just a junior right now, so next year I'll be returning to the Upper St. Clair High School University. And I would like to say hi to my dad, my mom, my dad, my brother Matt, who did this awesome napkin thing in my shirt here, and then also the Nadlers, and especially Ben Nadler because he's awesome, and then Sarah's 3 beautiful chinchillas, Zeus, Moose, and Caboose.
Are we doing what we're doing next year? Yeah. Okay. I will be attending Ohio University next year, and I would like to say hi to my parents, I guess. And is that it? Okay.
I'm a sophomore, so I'll be returning to the hallowed halls of Upper St. Clair, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister Allie, my brother Dan, my dog Bella, and Mary Jen Sanner.
Okay, so for college, I'm going to be attending the University of Pittsburgh. I'm going to be majoring in economics and business and minoring in theater. And I'd like to say hello to my mom, my pa, and my brother Steve, and my good friends Surya and Martina Belisario Caruso.
Okay, guys, just tell us what your fondest memory of St. Clair is.
Probably my favorite memory is being in both the fall plays and the musical as the student director.
My fondest memory is probably wearing the fat suit for the Music Man this year.
My fondest memories were probably within musical and just senior year in general.
My fondest memory was fall play this year and last year.
My favorite memories are just doing everything with the chorus people, and especially this year, my many runs to get sushi with Bruce France and Jacob Rive. And one time, Jacob Rive threw a chicken wing outside of my car window.
So great. I forgot to say last time that I'm studying journalism at Ohio University, their journalism school, and my favorite memory this year is going to prom with Lisa Moore.
My favorite memory is probably the sushi runs with Bruce France and Mike Boyas, where he told me to throw a chicken wing out of the car.
All right, my favorite memories in the high school are probably all the different assorted characters throughout fall play and the musical. And one of my especially favorite moments during fall play was watching David Lydon roll down the aisles. My apologies, James Lydon. David Lydon was a little bit different. He eventually quit fall play because Roberto Capriati scared him. Thank you.
That was good stuff. All right, guys, have a great evening. Good job. Gentlemen, I got behind me some wonderful young people. Let's find out who they are.
Chelsea Elliott,
Victoria Wagner,
Megan Taylor,
Josh Snyder,
Dick Prey,
Mike Schrott, Eric Flanagan, and Brandon Levine.
Okay, I know there's a lot of people you'd like to say hello to. Let's do that now. And before you do that, tell us what your plans are next year.
I'm going to WVU next year, and I'd like to say hi to my grandma, Edna.
I'm going to Penn State next year, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, dad, my brother Doug, the Flanagans, and my aunt and uncle.
I'm going to Villanova next year, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, dad, Alyssa, Riley, the Schrotts, and the Wagners.
I'm going to be doing vocational training next year, and I would like to say hi to my mom, my dad, Matt, Mare, Grandma, Pap, all my aunts and uncles, and the Dupreys.
My name is Luca. What do you say? Mom and Dad, Mom, Dad, Gary, and Tawny too.
I'll be attending the University of Richmond, and I'd like to say hello to my mom, dad, Missy, JP, Brian, the Taylors, Jack, Chewy, and Sean.
I'll be going to the University of Dayton. I'd like to say hi to Dad, Mom, Michael Bolton, Ryan, Kevin, Megan, and the Wagners.
I'm going to be attending the Penn State University, and I would like to say hi to my mom, dad, and I guess Ryan.
Okay, tell us what you're going to miss most about St. Clair or your fondest memory.
My favorite memory would probably have to be senior banquet.
Mine was senior cruise and the Thai exchange program.
Mine was the Friday night football games and senior banquet and tonight.
I like Panthers.
The trip to the Dominican Republic and the Thai exchange program.
Probably senior banquet and the dance battles.
It'll probably have to be freshman year when Eric and I would walk down the hallways and whistle at all the upperclassmen.
Nice. All right, guys, have a great evening. Good job. Okay, thanks.
Not so.
We're back with more of Upper St. Clair's finest. Let's hear from the lovely lady in pink first on name and grade level.
I'm Emily Vanessa, and I am a senior.
I'm Patricia, and I'm a senior.
I'm Julia Pasquale, and I'm a senior.
I'm Sarah Rich. I'm a senior.
I'm Benjamin Riker, and I'm a junior.
I'm Luke Denon, and I'm a junior.
Nick Svedek, and I'm also a junior.
I'm Jake Greffenset, and I'm a junior as well.
What was your favorite memory from this year at Upper St. Clair?
My favorite memory from this year was singing with Millie and all my buddies in choir.
My favorite memory was free mods 15, 13, 14, and also 5, 6.
My favorite memory was also free mods and going to youth group.
My favorite memory was the ski trip to Killington.
My favorite memory was the Chanticleers going to Baltimore.
My favorite memory was the boys lacrosse triple overtime win against Peters. Go Panthers.
My favorite memory is right here, right now. Likewise, and free mods.
How do you get free mods? I seriously want free mods. Like, what do you have to do? No, I'm just kidding. Let's hear about where we're going next year. What are our plans?
I am going to Duquesne University next year and studying music education.
I will be going to University of Pittsburgh for pharmacy.
I'm going to Carnegie Mellon University for chemistry.
I'm going to Pitt Johnstown for nursing.
I'm a junior.
I'll be a senior at Upper St. Clair High School.
The University of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. I'll persist in being a high school student.
Finally, shout outs to anyone at home.
I want to shout out to my mom, I love you, and my dad and my brother and my cousins, my crazy cousins that, yes, you guys, you know who you are. And my dog Jenny and all my friends who I love dearly. And yeah, love you guys.
Hi Mom, hi Dad, hi Catherine, hi Svedek family, and also hi youth group.
I'd like to say hi to my parents and friends and family.
Hi Mom, hi Max, hi Cornelius.
I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, and my dog Leo.
I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister Kelly, my dog Abe, Grammy, the Pasquales, and David Rice.
I'd like to give a shout out to my man Dr. J for letting me skip finals tomorrow.
to mom and dad and Ben and Ellie and grandma and grandpa and other grandma and other grandpa.
A very talented group with a wonderful future ahead. Enjoy the rest of your prom. Thank you so much. All right, folks, we have a very energetic group coming up here. Let's hear the name and grade level, please.
Rachel Jones, senior, and yeah.
Keith Lohman, I'm a sophomore.
Nick Brinsky, and I'm a junior.
Sarah Lesson, and I'm a senior.
Danielle Engel, and I'm a senior.
Tim Leckenby, and I'm a sophomore.
Darby June, I'm a senior.
Slow Rich, I'm a junior.
Honest Hawk, I'm graduating.
Samantha Pickris, I'm a senior.
Next question we have would be, what was your favorite memory from this year?
I'm going to have to go with a volleyball season and hanging out with my team.
This is my favorite memory right here.
I heard that.
Cheer camp, definitely dressing up as Jersey Shore.
I really don't know. A lot of good ones. Hanging out with my babe. Chilling with friends. The usual. This memory right here, too.
Right here at prom.
Meeting Sean Ritchie.
Doing hood rat things.
Seeing the great people at Upper St. Clair every day.
Hanging out with my friends.
Plans for next year. If you're not leaving Upper St. Clair just yet, you can elaborate on what grades you're going in, maybe something you're excited about.
I'm going to the University of Dayton to play volleyball. Woo! Go Flyers!
Gonna study hard junior year.
I'm gonna go to Chartiers Valley.
I'm going to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh for interior design.
I'm going to Purdue University. Perude. Just chilling there.
Gonna get straight A's as a junior in Upper St. Clair.
Yeah.
Future plans have yet to be decided.
I'll be stacking paper with Smooth.
I'm going to Cal Berkeley next year.
I'm going to Old Dominion University.
Finally, individual shout-outs to anyone you would like. Individual. You can get the group at the end.
All right. Mom and dad, my sister, brother, pets, the Lohman family, all my volleyball girls, yeah.
Oh, Slice and Newman.
I want to say hi to the Lesnets and especially Ramsey. I love you, Ramsey. Oh, yeah, and my parents, and my brother, and my sister.
Yeah. You done?
The whole Brinsky.
The whole Brinsky. My whole family, grandma, love you.
Oh, yeah, and Girl Lesnet.
What up, G-Mom?
The Brinskys, all my dance friends, family. Am I missing anyone? No. Oh, okay, good.
Right.
Good.
I'm gonna say, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to say my family, the Engels, Leckenby family. All the girls that I ride horses with. O-Slice. What up? That's it. Yeah, O-Slice for a second time.
My mom and dad, the Angles, JV baseball team, O-Slice, and Dick.
I'm going to say hi to little Olive Hair. I miss you. And I'm saying hi to D. I love you, D.
Me too.
D.
I gotta give a shout out to O-Slice first because he's my boy. All my women, Sevi Porco. Yeah, my family, why not? Babe, the Angles, the Jew, Fresh, Smooth. I love everyone. I just gotta pass the mic.
Shout out to all my friends and family who have supported me all these years.
My mom, my dad, my grandma, Raylan Porco, the USC Girls Lacrosse team, and that's it.
Okay, we're going to do one quick group shout out. I'm going to bring the mic in close, and you can all shout together since that's what you asked for, and you're going to be done. Whatever you want to shout, guys. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's the pride of Upper St. Clair, folks. Enjoy. All right, we're here with a small group of wonderful, wonderful individuals. Some from St. Clair, some not. So let's get the name, grade level, and hear where they're from.
I'm Shannon, and I'm going to be a senior, and I'm from McDowell High School.
My name is Aiden, and I'm going to be a junior, and I also go to McDowell.
I'm Steven. I am from here, and I am going to Clemson next year.
What would be a favorite memory that you had from this year?
A favorite memory that I have from this year would probably be, I don't know, just my friends being funny in school.
Driving around town, drinking coffee at Wegmans.
Meeting these two lovely ladies.
Can we have plans for next year and maybe elaborate on how we met these two lovely ladies that are not from St. Clair?
Okay, plans for next year. I plan to take a psychology class in school.
Plan to go into drama, do some acting, things like that, you know.
I plan to go to Clemson and study animal science, and I met them through some very fun extracurricular activities.
Well stated. Incidentally, let's get shout outs to anyone out there at home.
At home? I would like to shout out to, I don't know, I guess. Nobody at home's going to see it, so I'll shout out to Steven. Hi, Steven.
Hi, Mom. I love you. And my dog, Franklin.
Hey, Mom, how's it going? Yeah. There you go.
It was a good time.
I'm sure Mom will appreciate that, knowing that she was definitely in her thoughts. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of prom.
I got 10 tremendous Panthers. Let's find out who they are.
I'm Stephanie Ross.
Allison Mock.
Maggie Betchart.
Tori Bishop.
Paige Becker.
Michael Ortenzo.
Daniel Parkinson.
Chris Bailey.
Matthew Hast. And Michael Hast.
Nice. Tell us where you're heading next year and who you'd like to say hello to.
I'll be back at Upper St. Clair. I'm a junior, and I want to say hi to my mom and dad and my sister.
I'll be going to Penn State next year, and I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, my stepdad, and my brother.
I'll be going to Duquesne next year, and I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, Pat, Tracy, Amy, Brian, Katie, and Timmy, and the Baileys.
I'll be attending Washington and Jefferson College, and I want to say hi to Mom, Dad, Alex, John, Savannah, the Parkinsons, and the Griffiths.
I'll be going to Penn State next year, and I would say hi to Mom, Dad, Matt, Ajax, and the Hortenses.
I'll be going to Cal U next year, and I'd like to say hi to my family and my two other families, the Fawcett's and the Baileys.
I will be returning to Columbia College in Chicago, and I want to say hi to Mom, Dad, Christy, and the entire Bishop family.
I'm going to Penn State Barron next year, and I want to say hi to my parents, my brother James, my two other families, the Hortenzos and the Fawcett's, and the Betcharts.
I will be attending Duquesne University, and I'd like to say hi to Allison's family, my dad, my mom, my brother Mark, my sister Rachel, and Michael. Hey, Michael. I'll be at Duquesne also. I'd like to say hi to the Ross family. What up, back? My mom, dad, Rachel, Mark, and hi, Matthew.
All right. I'm sure there's a lot of things you'll remember about being a St. Clair Panther. What's something you'll either miss or remember the most about St. Clair, and you could share with us what you have to date?
Going to the football games was really fun.
Soccer and track seasons.
Senior cruise.
Senior cruise as well, and basketball season.
The track teams.
Playing soccer and going to all the sports.
All the sporting events.
Being with the track team.
I'll miss the soccer team, going to Danny Holzer's basketball games, Mr. Kaufman, and Wing Night. The soccer team, Mr. Kaufman's homeroom, Mr. Scheffler's 9-10 class, and Mr. Holzer's basketball games and also the football games.
Yes, boys are good men. Thank you. Hey, you guys, great job. Have a good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I got 8 tremendous young people behind me. Let's find out who they are.
I'm Sadie Calathunkel.
I'm Krista Gailey. Alyssa Zakaria. Anna Middleman.
Jacob Slazinski.
Eric Potts. George Giacobbe. I'm Zach.
Thank you, Zach. Tell us what your plans are next year and who you want to say hello to.
I'm going to West Virginia University for forensic science. And I want to say hi to my mom.
I'm going to Cornell University to study nutrition, and I want to say hi to my parents and Marcus and Dina.
I'm going to Chapman University for creative producing, and I want to say hi to my family.
I'm going to Grove City College for communications, and I want to say hi to my family.
I'm going to Penn State for civil engineering, and I'd like to say hi to my parents.
I'm going to Robert Morris for something, and I'd like to say hi to my family.
I'm studying pre-med at Butler University, and I'd like to say hi to Krista.
I'm going to continue on at Washington and Jefferson going into counseling, and I'd like to give a shout out to Edie York.
Okay, tell us what your fondest memory of Upper St. Clair is, or what you'll miss most.
I will miss my teachers.
My fondest memory is going to Disney World.
My fondest memory is being with my 6 best friends.
My fondest memory is fall play with Snad.
My fondest memory would be AP Physics and the boat race at the end of the year.
My fondest memory would be marching band.
My fondest memory would be prom.
I actually went to Mount Lebanon.
Okay, we'll end with that. Thank you. Have a good evening. Good job, guys. Gentlemen, behind me I have 6 tremendous Panthers. Let's find out who they are.
I'm Sammy Teal. Natalie Palladino. Kara Mendelson.
Joe Anderson. Rob McCurry. Kevin Liss.
Kevin, I talked to your mom today about your hockey. Oh, yeah? Nice. Well, this is a powerful squad right here. Wow. You're going to go to a hockey game someday, and you're going to be sitting in your seat, and they're going to say, this is Captain Teal. We will be arriving at your destination in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Please sit back and enjoy the flight. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? We have a pilot and a future professional hockey player. Unbelievable. Tell us who you want to say, what your plans are next year, and who you want to say hello to.
I'm going to New York University, and I'd like to say hello to my mom, my dad, Harrison Christian, the List family, and Miss Terry O'Brien and Mr. Tom O'Brien. I'm going to the University of Pittsburgh for nursing, and I'd like to say hello to my mom, my dad, my brother Joey, and the McCurry family.
I'm going to Penn State University and for business, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my brothers, the Andersons, the McCurrys, the Palladinos, the Teals, and the Lisses.
Well, I'd like to say hi to the Lisses, the McCurrys, the Mendelsons, the Palladinos, and the Teals. My family, mom, dad, Brian, Maureen, Elise, all the lunch ladies, and Russ. What was the other one? I'm going to the University of Notre Dame next year. I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, the rest of my family, the Palladinos, Mugga and Bup, and my dog Katie. I'm going to take a year off and play hockey next year, and I'd like to say hello to the Teals, my mom, my dad, Katie, Colin, and Barb.
Okay. Talk to us about what you're going to miss most or remember most about being a St. Clair Panther.
My favorite memory was being in Mr. Holzer's homeroom because we were a family, and I miss it already. My favorite memory is the mission trip to the Dominican Republic.
My favorite memory is also Mr. Holzer's amazing homeroom.
My favorite memory so far was seeing Kevin Liss and Rob McCurry at the pool shirtless. I want to give one last shout out to Emily Coughlin, and my favorite memory was the Dominican Republic trip. My favorite memory was walking home from school with Sammy the first 2 years.
That's awesome. That's very nice. What a great squad this was. Have a good evening, guys. Good job.
All right, we're bright and green in here. Let's take a look at our first lovely lady. I wasn't making fun. I love your dress. It's beautiful. Let's have name and grade level, please.
Jessica Cohen, I'm a senior.
Allison Marr, I'm a senior.
Emily Rorty, I'm a senior.
Avisha Shah, I'm a senior.
Ian Morse, I'm going into sophomore year at Cornell University.
Drew English, I'm a senior.
Eric Schneider, I'm a senior.
Mike Handy, senior.
Wow, you guys are all old, seniors and up. No, I'm just kidding. Your life's just getting started. Can I please have our favorite memory from this year?
The Vermont ski trip.
Senior cruise.
Senior cruise.
Definitely senior cruise.
Coming back home for spring break. Ultimate Frisbee state tournament.
Vermont trip and Ultimate Frisbee tournament.
Tennis season.
What are your plans for next year?
I'm going to the University of Rochester.
I'm going to St. Vincent College.
Penn State.
University of Pennsylvania.
I'm going to begin my business major up at Cornell. Bucknell University.
Penn State University.
Penn State, Maine.
I'm sorry, I have to give a pound to a future Bearcat. There we go, girl. I went to St. V's. Nice job, okay? Finally, shout outs to anyone you'd like at home.
My parents and all my grandparents and everyone else.
My parents, my sister Sarah, and my brother John.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Sarah, Michael, Catherine, Mr. and Mrs. English, Christy, and the Overstreets.
Love you, Mom, Dad, both Dada Daddies, Masa Masi, Kriti, and Ritvik. Love you so much.
Go Big Red. Hi, Mom, Dad, Christy. Hi to the Rorties.
Mom, Dad, Rachel, Gina, Poppy, Susie, Lisa, and Abe.
My mom, brother, sister, my cat Bubba, and of course Abe.
All right, good luck, future Bearcat, and everyone else. Enjoy the rest of your prom. Thank you. All right, we have a nice small group here next. Lots of sparkle, though. I can't wait to hear their names and grade level.
Chelsea Wise, and I'm a senior.
Susanna Zach, and I'm a senior.
John Carr, and I'm on grade 11.
Curtis DeLong, and I'm a sophomore.
What is your favorite memory from this year?
Probably senior cruise.
Senior cruise is best memory from this year. Overall high school had to be 10th grade Mr. Hartnett's chem class.
I don't really have one, but if I had to pick, probably shop class.
Mr. Freilich is my favorite memory from high school.
Mr. Freilich is a very good pick. I'm not going to lie. He's quite amusing. What are our plans for next year? And gentlemen, since you'll be back with us, talk about maybe a class you're excited for.
I'm going to Washington and Jefferson next year.
I'll be a freshman at Villanova University.
I'm returning as a senior at Upper St. Clair High School.
I'm pretty excited for honors chemistry next year as junior.
Finally, any shout outs that you would like to give to anyone at home?
I want to give a shout out to my mom.
My mom, my dad, and Carly Mundy.
My mom and dad.
My mom and dad.
Short, simple, and sweet. Gotta love mom and dad. Have a great time here at the prom, and thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, behind me, I got some incredible young people here that we need to meet.
Hi, I'm Christine Simon.
Megan Lloyd.
Pam Chrisis.
Haley Medoff.
Vanessa Kleiss.
Ben Herman.
Andrew Schmidt.
Justin Sellop.
Trevor Howell.
CJ Murray.
Okay, tell us what what your plans are for next year and who you want to say hello to.
I'm going to Georgia Tech next year, and I want to say hi to my mom and dad, and my sister and my family.
I'm going to the University of Dayton, and I want to say hi to my family, and my sister Katie, and Christopher and Bridget, mom and dad.
I'm going to Carnegie Mellon University next year, and I want to say hi to my mom, dad, Adam, Kevin, Tanner, Grandma, Thitza, the Sellops, the Wanglers, the Winter family, Mrs. Madoff, and Babs.
I'm going to the University of Arizona, and I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, my brother Brent, the Schmidts, the Christises, and Gabby Granado.
I'm going to West Liberty, and I want to say hi to my family.
I'm going to Slippery Rock University, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister Kelly, the Kleisses, and the Shriners.
I'll be going to Upper St. Clair again. I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, the Medoffs, rest of the family, the USC hockey boys, and yeah, that's it.
Hi, I'm going to Northwood Prep. I want to say hi to my parents, my brother and sister, the Chris's family, Mr. and Mrs. Brown, and the Murray family.
Hi, I'm moving to Colorado and then attending Colorado University. I'd like to say hi to my family.
I am playing junior hockey in Michigan, and I want to say hi to the Howells, the Sellups, the Schmidts, the Hermans, and the Simons, and especially my mom and dad. Hopefully I didn't forget them, and the Lloyds, Christopher, Bridget, and Jesse, and Dozer, and Stephanie, and Jamie.
Now, I know there's been a lot of things that have happened in your careers as Panthers. Tell us what you'll remember the most or what you'll miss the most.
Well, I'm going to remember my cheerleading friends, the varsity biddies at cheer camp and cheering Friday night football games, and also I really like the senior cruise.
Something I'll never forget was definitely cheering Friday night football games with all the cheerleaders and Cincinnati with the hip hop team.
Obviously, Friday night football games with the senior biddies, senior cheer camp, and Cincinnati with USC HHT.
My favorite memory was Upper St. Clair lacrosse this year and senior cruise.
I'm going to remember this prom.
I'd probably say state championship for hockey and probably senior cruise.
I'm going to be there next year, so I don't know. Maybe that'll happen then, but probably the state championship for hockey.
Wow. I seem to forget what I like to say, but I think the state championship and the Penguin Cup was the most fond memory.
Definitely miss hanging out with all my boys. Definitely Megan.
I have to say winning the Penguin Cup and the state championship and playing hockey with a couple of my best friends. I love you guys.
Attaboy, Mar. All right, guys. Great job. Have a good evening.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we have lots of sparkle in the front here. Kristen Free looking beautiful as ever. Let's hear from her counterpart on the end in red what our name and grade level are.
Hi, I'm Rachel Zucks, and I'm a junior and going to be a senior next year.
Hi, I'm Emily Fletcher, and I am in 10th grade. I'm going to be a junior next year.
Hi, I'm Arlie Schenker, and I'm going to be a senior next year.
Hi, I'm Kristen Free, and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Brandon Deloso, and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Greg Schlosser, and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Eric Williams, and I'm a senior.
And I'm Kevin Boyer, and I'm a senior.
What would be our favorite memory from this year?
My favorite memory from this year would probably be all three of the dances, including this one.
Definitely the dances, especially prom, and hip hop team dancing at the basketball games.
The dances and musical.
The dances and doc for his chem class.
All the dances, especially this one and senior cruise.
My favorite was the physics boat race.
My favorite memory was getting out of the hospital to go to senior cruise.
My favorite was all the dances and Honor Spanish 5 class, 13, 14.
I hope it wasn't too serious, Eric. It's good to have you here, indeed. What are our plans for next year? If you're still going to be in St. Clair, maybe mention a class or an activity that you're excited about.
I'm taking AP Physics, probably.
Well, I have a heavy schedule ahead of me with all honors and AP American History.
I'm taking AP Bio.
I'm going to Duquesne for biology and secondary education.
I'm going to the University of Pittsburgh for bioengineering.
I'm going to Penn State for energy engineering.
Going to Drexel University for nursing and emergency health services.
I'm going to Penn State for engineering.
Finally, any shout outs to anyone at home?
I'd like to give a shout out to my parents and to the Boyers and to Emma Watson. Hi.
I'd like to give a shout out to my family and all my siblings and my dog Shannon and all my sophomore girls. I love you.
I'd like to say hi to my parents and my sister and the Schlossers.
I'd like to say hi to my mom and the Deloses.
I'd like to say hi to Kristen's mom, her 2 dogs, and my little sister Elena and my parents.
Just like to say hello to my parents and my 2 sisters, and also get to the Shankers.
I want to say hi to my parents, my family, and thank the Fletchers for letting me take Emily.
I'd like to thank my parents for being my parents, my brother, the Zookses, and Carl Egeland.
Emma Watson, I hope you're watching because that was an awesome shout out and first one that I've experienced this evening. All right, this wonderful group, enjoy the rest of your prom. You all look great. Take care.
Panther fans out there, we have 8 tremendous people behind me. They're all Panthers. Some are alumnus Panthers. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Mallory Winter. I'm Lauren Lippert. Nancy Geronian. Kim Forster.
Jonathan Walsh.
Michael Segerdahl.
Garrett Kennel.
Joseph Edward Rust.
How about that last name, Winter? Does that not say it all? This is awesome. You're probably tired of me saying that, aren't you? I said it like 3 times, but I love it. Can't help it. Okay, tell us where you're headed next year and who you want to say hello to.
I'm going to Penn State University, and I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, my brother Ian, and the Rest family.
I'm going to Ohio University next year, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, Jake, John, Allison, Ashley Lar, and my grandparents, and the Kennel family.
I go to Carnegie Mellon, and I want to say hi to my mom, dad, and my sisters.
I'm going to Teal College next year, and I want to say hi to my mom and my dad and my sisters and the Walsh family.
I'm going to Carnegie Mellon University next year, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, dad, sisters, and the Forsters.
I'm going to John Carroll University next year, and I'd like to say hi to my family and all my friends.
I'll be attending Point Park next year for film, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my stepmom, my sister, Tommy, Maddie, and the Lippert family.
I currently attend John Carroll University, and I'll be returning there next year. And I wanted to say hi to my mom, dad, brother, Stryker Hines, and the Winter family.
Tell us about your fondest memory of Upper St. Clair, what you'll miss most, and for those of you that are alumnus, you can maybe talk about what you remember.
I think my favorite memory is going to Norfolk with the choir girls, Alyssa, Alicia, Allie, Carolyn, and Lindsay.
My favorite memory is definitely senior banquet.
My favorite memory is definitely the hip hop dance team.
My favorite memory is the Gap exchange program.
Favorite memory is playing soccer.
My favorite memory is winning the state championship with the hockey team.
I'll do the Gap Exchange program and also Tuesday night wing nights at Quaker Steak and Lube.
My favorite memory is meeting this lovely lady here at prom last year.
What a good man. What a great man. Congratulations, guys. Have a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, behind me I have some tremendous young people. Let's find out who they are.
Maggie Overstreet.
Allison Kearney.
Mira Single.
Shayla Garrity. Catherine Wirtz.
Andrew Ma.
Steve Rosso.
Jordan Kunz.
Brian Griffith.
Jason Wassel.
Okay, guys, tell us what your plans are next year and who you want to say hello to.
All at once? Oh, okay. Bucknell University, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister, and the Wassels.
I'll be attending Penn State University, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister, my dog, and the Griffiths.
I'm going back to Pantherland next year, and I want to say hi to my parents, my brother, the Coonses, and Todd, the limo driver.
I'm going to Penn State University, and I'd like to say hi to my family and the Rossos and my dog.
I will be going back to Upper St. Clair this year, and I'd like to say hi to Johnny, Matt, my family, the Maws, and the Degnans, and Tara's Grammy.
I'm going to Penn State University, and I want to give a shout out to Evan Murray.
I'm going to Clemson University, and I want to thank my family, the Garrity's, and Shoe Bomb.
I'm going to Carnegie Mellon University next year. I'd like to give a shout out to my family, Mira's family, and her dog, Addie, and Todd, the limo driver.
I'm going to the University of Pittsburgh. Want to shout out to the Griffiths and the Kearneys.
I'm going to the University of Notre Dame. I'm going to say hi to my mom, my dad, the Overstreets, the rest of my family, and Nate.
Okay, guys, I know you have a lot of fond memories or maybe some things you're going to miss about St. Clair and the Bethel Hawks. Share that with us.
I'll miss tennis season and Mr. Holzer's history class.
I'll miss being on the swim team.
Drumline and 1-2 AP History with Danny Durkin.
Bethel Park.
The mentoring trip and Jared Manzo, girls ultimate.
Honors 5 Spanish class.
USC Frisbee team and shoot bomb.
I'm going to have to go with the ultimate Frisbee team on this one. It's good stuff.
Lacrosse team.
Yeah, my fondest memory is definitely all 4 years on the Frisbee team, finishing 3rd in the state this year.
Nice, great job. Okay, guys, have a great evening. Wait, but before we leave, Overstreet, let's showcase your skills. Look at the Chuck E. T's. Old school right there. You got to love it. All right, guys. Good job. Have a good evening.
All right, we're back with another small group here. Looking forward to hearing what they have to say. Can we please start with our name and grade level?
Becky Lang, 12th grade.
Emily Hagerman, 12th grade.
Kelsey Hagerman, 12th grade.
Chris Farabaugh, 11th grade.
David Dawkin, 11th grade.
My name is Ethan, and 12th grade also.
What would be your favorite memory from this year?
From this year, probably tonight, prom.
From this year, probably senior cruise. This year, either senior banquet or tonight.
This year, band trip.
This year would be band trip, too.
This year would be tonight, for sure.
What are your future plans? If you're going to be back at St. Clair, maybe talk about a class or a club you're excited about.
I'm going to be attending the University of Cincinnati in the fall.
I'm going to be at Denison University in the fall. I'm also going to be at Denison University in the fall.
I'll be a senior, and I'll be excited about Law Club.
I'll be a senior, and I'll be excited about marching band, of course.
I'm going to Juilliard for dance.
And finally, we have shout-outs to anyone at home.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Amy, the Murphys, the Hardmans, and Marvin.
Hi, Mom, and Gretchen, and Grant. Hi to the same people.
Hello, family.
Hello, everyone.
My family and Mr. and Mrs. Lang.
Kelsey, I felt like you piggybacked a lot there on your sister, just a little bit. That's okay. Very good. Well, enjoy the rest of your prom here this evening. You guys have been great. Thank you so much. And we're back with more of St. Clair's finest. Let us start with the lovely lady in green. Name and grade level, please.
My name is Kira, and I'm a freshman in college.
I'm Allie, I'm a senior.
I'm Corey, and I'm a senior.
I'm Anthony, and I'm now a freshman in college.
I am Colin, and I am a senior.
I'm JP, senior / about to be a freshman in college.
I'm Phil, and I'm about to be a freshman in college.
What is your favorite memory from this year? For our freshmen in college, let's keep it appropriate, but you have to have one thing that sticks out.
My favorite memory from this year cannot be shared.
Probably Bonnaroo with everyone who went to Bonnaroo.
Sadie's.
Oh, man, let me think here. Celebrating my birthday a week before my birthday, and then student council every Tuesday, followed by Tuesday.
Yeah, my favorite memory is this kid right here in band every day, dancing to some awesome percussion music.
Yeah, my favorite memories are pretty much solely with this kid. Mods 9 through 12.
My favorite memories have to be Bonnaroo and Tuesdays.
Future plans for next year, if you're currently in college, just maybe mention what you're majoring in or thinking about majoring in.
Plan a major.
I'm going to Penn State, Maine, and probably studying communications.
I'm going to Clarion University, and I'm undecided.
I will be going to Pitt, and I will probably be studying biomedical engineering.
I will be attending Tulane University, and I will be studying psychology and stuff in theater.
I will be attending Slippery Rock University on a full-ride scholarship to study music therapy and French.
I'm going to the University of Pittsburgh and studying biology and history.
Finally, we need shout outs to anyone at home.
I'd like to shout out to my cat, Nancy. Love ya.
I'd like to give a shout out to Kira's cat, Nancy, my mom and my grandma, and my stepdad, Jeff, and Phil's entire family.
To my mom, my dad, my sister, and my brother.
To everyone at home, hello, and to Jesus. I'm going to say sup to Nance over at Kira's place. And I'd like to say hi to my mom. Hey, Mom. And hi to my dad. Hey, Dad.
I would like to say hello to Nancy, Kira's cat, previously named Kittler, my family, and the families of all my friends.
I would like to give a shout out to Kira's mom and Allie's mom.
And you know what? What the heck? I'm going to throw a shout out to Kira's cat, Nancy, as well. Fantastic. You guys have been a lot of fun. Enjoy the rest of your evening here at Upper St. Clair's Prom. Thank you.
Behind me, I have 10 Panthers, a Highlander, and an Indian. So let's find out who they are.
Hi, I'm Carly Gattano. I'm Julia Valentine. I'm Sarah Ismail.
I'm Renee Becker.
I'm Rachel Covington.
I'm Lauren Kren.
Call me Gordon White.
I'm Henry Hartung.
I go by Evan Pearson.
I'm Bobby Bishop.
I'm Steve Yerk.
Okay, guys, tell us what your plans are next year and who you want to say hello to.
My plans are to go to Pitt for pharmacy, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, dad, and sister, and Chelsea Weiner. My plans are to go to Slippery Rock University for early childhood education, and I just want to say hi to everyone.
I'm going to go to the lovely Duquesne University, and I want to say hello to my family, including my new little kitty, Leo. And I want to give a shout out to Mrs. D, my favorite teacher in the whole wide world. I wouldn't have gotten into college if it wasn't for you.
Next year, I am moving to Florida and getting an internship at Disney World, and then I'm going to the Chicago French Pastry School. And I want to say hi to my family, including my sister, who lives in Arizona.
I'm going to Case Western, and I really want to thank my mom and everybody.
I'm going to Grove City for entrepreneurship, and then after I'm going to Chicago with Renee. And I'd like to say hi to my family, my grandparents, and my dog Peanut.
I'm going to the Point Park University with Garrett Kennel. And I'd like to say hi to everyone.
I'm going to Case Western Reserve University, and I'd like to say hi to my family, I guess.
I'm going to be hitting up Slippery Rock University with Julia. And I'm going to be going for music education. And I'd like to say hi to everybody. I'm pretty sure you know who you are.
I'm going to go to Baldwin for track, and I'd like to say hello to Emily.
I'm going to Robert Morris for accounting, and I'd like to say hello to everybody.
All right, fondest memory of high school, or what you'll miss most, or maybe an event or two that you'll take with you for the rest of your life.
Okay, well, my favorite USC moment would definitely have to be in 8th grade when me and Gordon White, wave your hand, had to slow dance in music class. My favorite USC memory would be all the school dances. I love them. They're a lot of fun.
My favorite USC memory was, of course, moving here in 8th grade. And if it wasn't for that, I never would have been able to get all my energy out and all those amazing dances. And I never would have won Biggest Facebook Addict or Most Talkative. Thank you.
My favorite USC memory would have to be hanging out with my best friends on the weekend, just relaxing from a whole long week of school.
My favorite USC memory was meeting Henry in fencing and the New York trip with him as well.
My favorite memories are meeting Gordon in Mr. Holzer's history class, and the senior year with my best friends and all the events.
My favorite memory was my entire senior year with Mr. Scheffler, Mrs. Irwin, Mr. Sabram, and Mr. Kirchner.
My favorite memory from high school was, of course, meeting Rachel, and as well the German exchange program, because that was awesome.
I gotta say my favorite memory from high school was the four glorious days at Bonnaroo with the Bonna crew. Probably the best thing I've ever done. So.
My favorite memory of high school would be winning the 4x8, winning Whippeals in the 4x8.
My favorite memory of high school would be meeting Carly.
Nice man. Good man from Peters Township. All right. Okay, guys, have a great evening. Good job. Behind me, we have 9 Panthers and a Kiski Cavalier. In my 12 years of doing this is the first time we've had a Kiski area Cavalier in the house. So welcome. All right, let's find out who these people are.
Hi, my name's Katie Nemeth.
Oh, okay. I'm Kathy Thompson.
Leith Lundy. Kristen Collins.
Michelle Hoke.
Nathan McCormick.
Robbie Poling.
Moss Eatup.
I'm Luke Barr.
And Nick Dorfner.
Okay. Tell us what your plans are next year and who you want to say hello to.
I'm going to be at Duquesne University Tamburitza next year, and like to say hi to Kiski.
I'm going to the University of Pittsburgh, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, Carrie, Jenny, both of my grandmothers, and the Barr family.
I'm going to be a senior next year at the Upper St. Clair University, and I'd like to say hi to my family, my mom, my dad, and my sister, Kelsey.
I will be going to Grove City College next year, and I'd like to say hi to Mom, Dad, and Mary.
I'll be a senior at the Upper St. Clair University, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, dad, Kevin, Bonnie, the Hasts, the LeClairs, and Mr. McCormick.
I'm going to be attending St. Vincent College. I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, Connor, Matt, my bub, Judge, Grandma, Grandpa, and the Jones family. Thank you.
I'll be attending Westminster College next year, and I'd like to say hi to my mom, my dad, my sister Ailsa, and just everybody in my family.
Hi, I'm going to be attending Indiana University in Bloomington next year, not the one in Pennsylvania. I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, the Lundys, my brother, my sister, and my whole family in Japan, and yeah.
Hi, I'll be going to Penn State Barron next year, and I just want to say hi to the Upper St. Clair Marching Band, my family, my dad, my mom, my brother Grant, Mrs. Dale Thompson, and Mrs. Thompson, and yeah, so that's cool. And Mrs. Boyer too, why not?
Okay, I will be attending Duquesne University. I will be at Tamburitza next year. And I would like to shout out to my parents and my 2 brothers, Andrew and Bill, and of course Katie's parents as well. All right.
Okay. Fondest memory, what you'll miss most, an event or two that happened, anything you'd like to share with us that you'll take with you. You can do it even though you're a Kiski Cavalier.
Okay. Well, since this is my only Upper St. Clair event, this has been fun. It's a good memory. That's about it.
I think my favorite memories were the band trips and also senior cruise.
Well, for this year, definitely marching band and the band trip.
Mine was also the band trip to Disney in Norfolk.
Mine was also the band trip to Disney.
I'm going to say band football and also wing night.
I'm going to have to say Frau Baird's Honors German 5 class this year was a pretty great time, and also everything to do with band on the trips and everything else.
Yeah, definitely the band trips. Also, I have to say AP Calc BC with Mr. Petrick. He's the greatest guy I've ever met. And yeah.
I'm going to have to say my experience as a drum major of Upper St. Clair Marching Band, and AP Physics, the boats, that was awesome. And my time with Kathy Thompson in high school.
Yeah, I forgot my shout out to Frau Baird. Go Frau Baird. All right. Yeah, everybody shouts out to Frau Baird. And my favorite moment, probably Florida band trip last year. It's the best time.
Excellent. Great job. Good luck to everybody, and have a great time. It is our tradition. It is our tradition to finish up the interviews with the senior class office and student council officers homeroom. I first would like to recognize Mrs. Sheila Lloyd, who does an unbelievable job in our office. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have the great program that we do. We thank her. So at this time, though, I would like to introduce to you these 10 wonderful young people.
Hi, I'm Marie, and I'm senior class secretary.
I'm Sammy Teal, and I'm the senior class treasurer.
I'm Julie Roner, and I'm an executive officer.
I'm Kara Mendelson, and I'm an executive officer.
I'm Erin McTiernan, and I'm an executive officer.
Julianne Tarullo, executive officer.
Mario Arjona, student council vice president.
I'm Harris Beck. I'm senior class president.
Hi, I'm Anthony, and I'm the vice president.
I'm Onisak, and I'm the student council president.
Okay. This group this year was tremendous. They had great leadership. All the events we had this year went really well, and it's a tribute to the leadership that these young people showed. Being in homeroom in the morning with myself and the comms is always a fun and different type of thing to finish your year out. So just share with everybody something that you will remember or miss about being in the senior class homeroom.
Just gonna miss all you guys. We had a nice connection throughout the year, and I'm gonna miss you. Good luck.
As Maria said, we're very cliquey and a family, and I miss our private breakfasts.
I like how close we all were. No one else could come in. And I like the dance moves when the announcements were over. I'm going to miss everyone also, and I like how close we were and Mr. Holzer's positive attitude every morning.
I like how close we all are, and if anyone else tried to come in our homeroom, we would make them say a password before they could get in.
Yeah, I agree with Erin. The exclusiveness was pretty, prime. Also, sitting next to Erin and Mario every day was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was just great getting to know all you guys a little bit better. Material. But that's true. Me and Sammy are married now, and I attribute that completed being the student council homeroom. So I'll be very thankful for that for my future.
I always like booing people when they got in or when they tried to come in. That was fun, and I like seeing a group of my friends every homeroom and how close we were.
Hello. I enjoyed the fact that I barely knew these people, and I came in and got to know them better, except I knew all of you somehow. Yep, and the end of the year was a good time.
I just want to say it was an incredible honor to serve as student council president. This was a great cast to work with. Everyone was responsible. It's just a great crew to work with. We got setups done faster for each dance than last year's, so I thought we were just a star crew. I'm truly honored to be a part of this organization, and I hope as student council, it's been great. I'll never forget this. It's definitely a meaningful part of my life and defines the part of my high school career. Thank you.
Awesome. The class of 2011, great job. All right, what a squad. All right, guys, great job. Have a good evening. You guys are awesome. Okay, guys.